This program is not made for kids. It includes swearing and mature themes that are not suitable for kids under the age of 13. Enjoy the fucking video.
This program is rated 14 plus and may contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
The island of Sodor is often a prime destination for tourists. Its beautiful views, often lined by the blue haze of surrounding ocean, has enchanted tourists for years. However, throughout the summer, when loads get at their most critical stage, the heat almost always causes confusion and delay. The express and freight lineup know this most, however.
Tornado! How are you on this hot day?
Hello, Gordon. I'm okay. I don't think it's that hot.
Are you sure? The heat makes light work much harder.
Yes, indeed, Gordon. Pulling the express is exhausting. I'm surprised someone as old as you got as tired as me.
Now, Stuart, are you really sure the weather is fine, as you say? Even I am struggling.
Oh, the weather's fine. I can handle all the heat. It isn't like I'm going to suddenly set myself ablaze. I'm too new for that.
Be careful what you say. You might break down again like you did last time.
Tornado scoffed. The next day, during noon, Tornado went to couple up to his first express shift. However, the station was full to the brim with tourists.
Is the station supposed to be this populated?
The weather is going to get its peak during. This is to be expected, you know.
Fortunately, it doesn't seem like things will get any easier onwards, though. Golly, look at how many passengers there are.
Tornado coupled up to the front of his train. The doors opened and tourists and passengers alike funneled through into the coach doors. Today was going to be difficult. Ignoring the apprehension, the young engine put it to the side and made his way down the main. As the day kept on, the sun's glare became more and more intense. Tornado couldn't handle it.
It's too hot. I think I might explode if we continue any further.
The upcoming signal is ready. You can dump the ashes there. That should help.
Ashes.
His driver was right. The upcoming signal was indeed red to allow for Peter's heavy freight train to pass. This was often seen as a lifesaver on the line, as on hot days it allowed some form of temporary relaxation to freight and passenger engines alike. Tornado was to dump his ashes and be on his way, or so he thought.
Huh? Whoa! Where are you going?
You're on fire, Tornado!
What?
Tornado began to panic as the flames became more visible. The poor engine froze in horror as the fire began to spread along the rails. The scent of the inferno choked everyone near it.
Help! Help! I'm gonna catch on fire! I'm going to burn to ashes!
Luckily, Tornado's crew had called the fire department, and with fire engines rushing into view, the firemen quickly exited their vehicles and set to work putting out the fire. Eventually, the fire had been put out, but it had burnt his paint away, turning him into a burnt mess.
Sorry, boy, but your paint's all ruined. Day one trust ain't gonna be happy to hear that. You look more like a burnt sausage to me, Tornado. Well, it's mostly the paint that took the brunt force of this. So Tornado won't be out of service for too long, thankfully.
Whilst Tornado would be fixed in no time, they had yet to figure out the cause of the fire. Eventually, Spamcan was sent to retrieve the Green A1 to take him back home to the mainland. But before that, they would stop at Knapford to be briefed by Mr. Melvin.
Why, hello there, Tornado. Seems like the kettle has overfilled today, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, can it, you? Just get me home.
Your wish is my command, Stevie.
The rest of the train was finished by Hastings, and the passengers all got to their destinations. Eventually, Spamcan and Tornado stopped at Knapford, and Mr. Melvin was waiting.
The next train arriving on platform 3 is the 2020 service from Clark, making all stops Knapford Station. Tornado. Hello, sir. Are you okay? That was a very strange incident. I hear your frames are okay, and the damage will be fixed in a matter of days. I hope to see you back on Soda very soon, however.
I'm okay. A bit shaken up. But I'm sure Hastings and Blue Peter will have a field day with this.
Very well. See you soon, Tornado. And I hope you get better very quickly. On your way now, D199.
As they were making their long journey back home, Tornado realized something.
So it was you.
How do you mean?
You set me on fire!
What kind of baseline accusation is that?
You're leaking oil!
No, I'm not! I was maintained a week ago! Keep your delusions to yourself, Greenie!
Tornado's face became enthralled with bitterness. He knew he wouldn't be able to convince Spamcan he was indeed leaking oil, so he made a plan to catch him out and embarrass him. A number of days later, Tornado returned back to Soda. Despite the greetings, Tornado ignored them, or only spoke one word. He was determined to get back at Spamcan. But how? One day, the green engine rushed down the main line, light engine.
That's it! I'll use that tree as a reference. Driver, when is Spamcan scheduled to come by?
Not too long. In about 15 minutes or so?
Let us wait here. I want to catch that diesel out for good.
The crew agreed, as they too knew Spamcan was behind this. The crew got into position, took a photo of the reference point, and waited. Eventually, the silhouette of a blue diesel appeared. It was Spamcan. The diesel rushed past but failed to realise the inky mess he had laid atop the bare metal rails.
Well, I'll be. I guess Tornado wasn't wrong then. Spamcan has been leaking oil.
Is it true? Am I right?
Wait. But what if it was another diesel? There are quite a few on this island, you know.
Tornado laughed. He knew the schedule off by heart. Spamcan was the only diesel on the day he set the fire to run on that specific route of the main line.
Don't worry. I know the timetable off by heart. We're done here, lads. Come on, let's go.
It was all good knowing Tornado was able to prove that cocky Spamcan was wrong. However, now he had to set the situation up. One evening, he approached Mr. Melvin.
Sir!
Ah! Tornado! It's nice to see you doing well. How can I help you?
Spamcan is leaking oil. He needs to be taken in for maintenance.
Don't be ridiculous. He was sent for maintenance 2 weeks ago. His owners assured me that with documents. Diesels don't wear down that fast on the mainland.
Sir, just trust me, please. Regardless, these photos might be enough. It shows Spamcan passing today and the aftermath. Check the timetable.
Just then, a blue diesel pulled into the station. It was Spamcan.
So, young Stevie, what do you think you're doing?
You are very much leaking oil, you leaky barrel.
Quiet!
both of you. I will look at the timetable, Tornado, and if you're wrong, I won't be happy.
Of course, sir.
Tornado just grinned and looked at Spamcan, who was clearly upset from how he was being framed as unreliable.
What is wrong with you, silly Steenie?
Please just admit you're leaking oil and stop lying.
Shut your stupid mouth!
Eventually, Mr. Melvin came out of his office, and Tornado was indeed right. With an irritated look on his face, he spoke.
Spamcan, you are indeed leaking oil. Why did you not mention this sooner? You know fully well to report any problems you have.
Tornado grinned as he proved Spamcan wrong. Whilst nobody witnessed it, the engines at the shed loved it.
Ah, yes. Engines like him always have the most incredible faces when their precious ink-covered pride is hurt.
I had a run-in with him a few times. As nice as it is to be kind, it's very funny watching his face turn sour.
I tell ya, the bitter look on his face is always great.
Shut your mouths! Both of you!
Tornado smiled. Spamcan was sent to the works with a bad taste in his mouth. Spamcan was eventually taken home, and he left in embarrassment. Tornado was returned back to Titmus Sheds for the night, whilst Hastings was sent to retrieve him.